Hi, let's make an animation in Construct. First thing we're going to want to do is get a sprite. So I'm going to double click, scroll down here to sprite, and I'll give it a name. I'm just going to name it player for now, and click to insert it. Okay, for your first animation, it could really just be anything. You could just take a pen and scribble something if you want. You could maybe do a shape. Maybe I'll do a circle. Circles are nice. Okay. And next, we're going to leave this open. I could center it maybe. Okay, and for animations, we have a few things to look at. Down here is frames. How many different little pictures are adding up to the animation. When we click on it over here on the right, we can see frame properties and change how long each frame shows for the duration. But there's also animation up here. So we click on this. This is our current animation that we're making. And down here we have some animation properties. We'll get to those in a minute. So I'm going to click on this first frame that starts with number 0. And I'm going to right click on this, or two finger click, and I can duplicate it. All right, so now I have 2 frames, and on the second one, I'm going to maybe draw a face. So maybe I'll put in little dots, and I'm gonna then duplicate this one again. So I right click or two finger click, then duplicate, and then I'm gonna make these a little bit bigger. Okay, and maybe I'll even duplicate this earlier one, drag it to the end, and then change it a little bit so my eyes will like kind of bounce down. Let's see. So they go from big to like small. Yeah. And then maybe on this last one, we'll put 2 little dots for the pupils. Little. Okay, and then maybe we'll have a little mouth that appears. Whoop. These eyes came out pretty messed up, but that's okay. Oh, I should have used the circle. Here, let's undo. I'll use the circle tool and just make one there. And nope. Make another one right here. Okay, that's a little better. And then the mouth will be... Duplicate one more time, something like that. Okay, so you can see my frames here. I can kind of click through them. And maybe here I can go to my animation and I'll right click on this and then I'll click on preview. So you can see it play now. And I could adjust the speed of it. Maybe I can even have it go back and forth with ping pong. Sorry, this is looping and then speed is right here. So maybe I wanted to play a little faster. I can increase it to 7 frames a second and I'll preview it. Okay, so this is what the animation currently looks like. It's not too bad. Maybe I'll do one more. So I'll call this one, I'll rename this one face, and I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate this to make a second one. And the second one looks exactly the same, so maybe I'll come in here, and maybe I'll leave the face, but I'll leave that one. And let's see, I can duplicate, and maybe I'll have it say hi. So I'm gonna take a thin pen here, and I'll write out the word hi. Okay, and let's test this one, preview. Okay, maybe this one, I don't want it to ping pong. Let me undo ping pong. And now let's try it. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so we're just learning how it works. This isn't the most intricate animation, but it's fine for now. So I'm gonna rename this one hi. And now what we're going to do is we have our animation, and let's make it so we can push 2 different buttons to play each one. So I'm going to go over here to double click, and instead of making a sprite, I'm going to scroll down and we're going to add the keyboard object. Okay, now it's over here, and we go to our event sheet. So the keyboard's going to let us make events using the keyboard, using, push a button and have something happen. So I'm going to choose here, pick an object, keyboard, and we're going to do on key pressed. Okay, I'm going to click next on that. Which key do you want it to be? For now, I'll just do number 1. So I'm going to push the 1 key. Okay, and done. And I'll do it again. Add event for the keyboard. We'll do on key pressed. That means you push the button down. It's highlighted in yellow to give you a hint. That's a common one. I'll press 2 and done. So I have 2 events. One, if I push 1, do something. If I push 2, do something else. So we'll add an action for the player. And here under animation, there's different things we could do, but the one we want is set animation. And what's that animation called? My first one, I named it face. So I'm going to type in there. And then I'm going to add my second one. Here we go. So we're going to set the animation. If I push 2, what do you want to do? We're going to play another animation, and that one was called hi. All right. So now let's test it. So there's the face doing its thing. I push 2, and it says hi. I push 1, and it goes back to playing. So you can take this information and have your animation play on any event, right? If things collide, if the player reaches the ending, if the player, whatever it is, you can have your event start to play. Okay, so hi and bye.